CQ, CQ, CQ from Kilowatt Alpha 1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Kilowatt Alpha 1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, CQ, CQ, CQ. KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, CQ. Well, it helps if I'm listening on 205, which I was not. So I saw a signal on 205, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Call again. Okay, two signals, W9 Victor Hotel Papa, or was it Foxtrot? KD8JQ, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Bill, Fox Nancy 01. Let's see who the Whiskey 9, is it Victor Hotel Foxtrot or Papa? KA1ZE Portable 3, over.
Yeah, good morning, Stan. Whiskey 9 Victor Hotel Foxtrot. W9ZIH EN51 Indiana. Yeah, you got a good signal this morning, over.
Yeah, okay, very good. I remember the Foxtrot call, but not a Papa call, so very good, Art. Well, thank you very much for getting in the log this morning, being actually number 2. KD8JQ is in there slightly before you, but I wanted to go back to you because you are farther, you're the longest contact. Hi, you're 305 miles away. And Don, I'm sure, is going to turn his antenna your way and see if you can pick up KD8JQ in Medina, Ohio. I'm sure you're probably going to do that. So you got a good signal this morning, probably 569 or 56, I'm thinking. KD8JQ, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Go ahead, Don.
Good morning, Stan. KD8JQ, Echo Nancy 91. And yeah, I'm hearing a station through the back of my antenna, so I imagine I swing it around and see if I can work them. Just let me know what grid he's in, over.
Okay, very good, Don. Yeah, he's out in Indiana. He's in Echo Nancy 71. So his town out there is Fort Wayne. So I'm sure you know where to move your antenna. KD8JQ, go ahead, move that antenna out to Fort Wayne and have a listen to W9VHF. W9VHF, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3 with KD8JQ moving his antenna, moving the flashlight in your direction. What's the weather like out there? Go ahead, W9VHF, KA1ZE Portable 3.
Yeah, okay, very good. I moved the antenna a little bit south. I'm just seeing not quite as strong now. If I move it down towards Medina, I probably won't hear you at all. It'll be right off the side, so I don't know. Anyway, it's that warm this morning, about 55 degrees. Beautiful warm morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. 70s, upper 70s possibly, and then the bottom falls out, and it's all over. Next week it's going to be very, very cold. Some days next week are going to be high in the 40s, low in the just above freezing. So I think the good times are over here. So anyway, I just want to give you a call this morning, say good morning, and I was actually firing up the other stuff to see if there's any meteor scatter going on this morning on 6. KA1ZE Portable 3 W9ZIH.
Okay, very good. Well, I know those on that are listening on the streaming YouTube, they're going to notice that all of a sudden the left ear got very loud while you were moving your antenna. And while you got moving your antenna, you had a quite intense meteor. And the meteor lasted for quite a while. Pretty good blue whizzer, lasted for a couple of seconds anyway, maybe 3. And your primary, the primary big antenna in the right ear was hearing you consistently, and the lower antenna, which is a wider pattern antenna, was the one that was picking up this very big meteor. So again, the top antenna at my end is a little bit too high for optimal meteors, I guess, especially from short range like you are. You're only 300 miles away. But it was really an intense meteor that was coming through simultaneously with the left ear. Very cool to listen to indeed. And KD8JQ, go ahead and call Art on. KD8JQ, please call Whiskey 9 Victor Hotel Fox.
by my middle name, which messes everything up. You've got a good signal. And, yeah, I've been to Medina, actually. I had ancestors who lived in Medina County way back, 1830-ish, 1811, actually. So, been around, stomping around part of the country over.
Okay, W9VHF. I think I've got it back again. KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Okay, very good, Ray. Well, you'll have to say good morning more often so I can remember your name is Ray. Hi, hi. I do remember the last time we talked now, and I do remember going to QRZ.com and saying, aha, this is indeed Ray. This is indeed Ray. The database that I use is Whiskey Mike 7 Delta, and the Whiskey Mike 7 Delta database that converts into my activity report does not have you. It just has your full name. It has your full name and your middle initial, and that's it. So nothing there to indicate to me. I'm going to go back and I can modify that database. The Whiskey Mike 7 Delta has given people permission to go in there and make some modifications. I can change grid squares. I don't know if I can change names, but I'll go in and see if I can do that for you. Make it easier on me. Hi, hi. But or you could make it even easier by checking in more often, because my memory's not too bad. I'm very old, but hi, hi. But the memory is not too bad. All right, W9VHF, good luck on 6 meters with meteors. And based on that nice blue whizzer that I heard in my left ear on the small antenna, it tells me that you're going to do quite well. KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3. Go ahead, Ray. Okay, your peak signal looked like you were somewhere around 25 to 30 dB out of the noise, somewhere around 25 to 30. So I'd say conditions are decent, but I don't think they're anything super special for sure. But good luck, 73. CQ, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. And Don, swing back my way so I can find out what number you're on. KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Okay, very good on 678. Yeah, you mentioned yesterday you were listening to stations. Who did you hear that you didn't work? I know you worked a few, but who were you copying at times that you didn't work? I'll try to remember that so we get them on again and you can try to work them again. Who could you hear sometime? Go ahead.
Well, the one time I heard KD4AA, and I gave him a call, and then I got a phone call, so I had to go to the phone call. I didn't hear if he came back to me or not. So, and then of course, the last part of the day yesterday, it was getting kind of crazy. I was hearing everybody, but you know there was so much confusion and everything building on. I just going around in circles, so I didn't. Because every time somebody came in and made a contact, somebody else came in, and you know how that went. But I kind of just sat there. But I was hearing everybody. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, that's good that you're hearing those VE stations. They obviously often get on, so we can work on that again. That was good stuff. KD4AA, wow, he'd be very impressed to hear that. Tom has recently put up new antennas, and you know, obviously excited about all of the stations he can work. Just checking out the range with the new set of antennas and the new tower that he's put up. He has 2 towers now. And by next year, he's supposed to have 2 more towers. Can't wait to see what he does with all of those from FM 17 down in Virginia. All right, CQ from KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3 CQ. All right, I'm going to move the antennas down to the south, and hopefully we get to talk to you more today. And thanks for number 678, Don.
All right, we'll be around for a while. CDHAQ, Echo Nancy 91.
KI4 Echo Charlie Uniform, KI4 Echo Charlie Uniform, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, over, over. KY4MRG, KY4MRG, moving the flashlight right now. KY4 Mike Radio Gulf, KY4 Mike Radio Gulf. Flashlight moving pretty slow. KY4MRG, KY4MRG, KY4MRG from KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, over, over. KY4MRG, 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 KY4MRG. This is KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, over, over. Okay, good morning, Mikey. KY4 Echo Mary 7, KY4 MRG Echo Mary 77, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, Fox Nancy 01, Mikey. You are 5N2, 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 5N1, 5N1. KY4 MRG, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Okay, QSL the 44, Mikey. QSL the 44. How much power today? How much is your power? What is your power today? Over, over. Okay, roger, roger, 100 watts. 100 watts, very good, Mikey. 450 miles. 73, thanks for contact, thanks for contact. KY4 MRG, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, over, over. KD8JQ may be looking your way too. 73, Mikey. Okay, 73. Good morning, Ed. AC3L Mobile, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was hearing that when I was looking west, but then I turned towards them and he disappeared. Not quite sure what that means. That's kind of weird.
Not big conditions today for sure. Mikey's way down from the last couple days. He's talking to Mikey. Okay, KD8JQ and KY4MRG, Alpha Charlie 3 Lima on frequency, Alpha Charlie 3 Lima Mobile on frequency, Alpha Charlie 3 Lima on frequency. So KY4MRG and KD8JQ, KY4MRG and KD8JQ, please listen to Alpha Charlie 3 Lima, Alpha Charlie 3 Lima. Go ahead. Give him time to point the flashlights. Make some more noise. Make some more noise, Ed.
EC3L, unfortunately running out of hill. But I'll try to maybe later on. This is EC3L mobile.
Okay, anybody at all hearing, Ed? Anybody hearing AC3L Mobile? Over. Okay, nothing. N8 Whiskey Alpha Charlie. Good morning, Tony. Tony, are you hearing Alpha Charlie 3 Lima? Over. Okay, Ed, Tony was hearing a little bit of you in the background. AC3L KA1ZE Portable 3 with N8 Whiskey Alpha Charlie EN81. Go ahead.
Same thing, just barely hear you, so probably not going to make it. Okay, I'll try on the return trip in about 10 minutes or so. Catch you all later on AC3L Mobile.
Okay, AC3L Mobile coming back on 10 more minutes or so. He's going off the hill right now. So good morning to Tony. Thank you very much. N8 Whiskey Alpha Charlie. Glad you took time to find me today. I know you've been busy working all of those fine digital modes and everything, and I see the good success stories that you've had on 432 with AA2 UK. That's quite a long contact. FT8 must be working pretty well for you. Over.
Yeah, FT8's working real nice. We even did, Bill and I, Alpha 2 UK did 432 using FT8. So it's a pretty neat digital mode. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe that would work very well from here. I can already envision some of the stations that I might work with it. And I noticed from the comments that Bill was making that it looked like you just have to wait for QSB to pick up. So in other words, the detection of the mode depends on real signal, real tropo type signal. So as long as the signal's fading down around the noise floor, FT8 should be able to handle it nicely, and obviously better than CW. Probably a CW strength signal would work. That's right at the noise floor, but much easier as soon as it came out of the noise floor. The short nature of the message would allow it to copy the complete message quickly. Over.
Yeah, in
and another thing that's great about FT8 is the cycle. You know, it's only a 15-second cycle, where on JT65 was a 1-minute cycle. So it took sometimes 7 to 10 minutes for a QSO to happen using JT65, where in perfect conditions it'd take about a minute on FT8. And with the Tropo, or QSB with Tropo, FT8 is a much better mode on the digital side. Yeah, and it's much, like you said, it's more sensitive than CW mode. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good. I can count on a few really long contacts on CW, and you kind of have to. The biggest problem there is really sequencing and QS Baker. Those really weak signals can fall into the noise, and when they fall into the noise, if you hadn't previously set up a sequence cycle, you don't really know when it's your time to transmit. So that's a real big part of the problem. But you do hear much of the CW. You hear much of the CW much of the time. You just don't know exactly when you should be listening and when you should be transmitting. Of course, on CW, you could always do 15-second, 30-second, 1-minute sequences if you care to, but usually you're not doing that. FT8 forces you to do that, so the transmit listens are always correct. So, yeah, I may want to try that, that's for sure. I've got KD8JQ in Medina, Ohio. He's collecting numbers for QSOs for the year, so I'm sure you'll be patient and make a contact with KD8JQ. He's already got over 670 contacts this year on 2 meters, so he's trying to get the number up as high as possible. So he'll be moving your way in Echo Nancy 81, Echo Nancy 81, Don, to your west, obviously. So back over to you, Tony, N8 Whiskey Alpha Charlie, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
Okay, very good. A little bit of QSB on your signal right now. You dropped that 100%. Very good. I'll sit around here for a little bit and listen out. And I didn't quite catch the call sign. I thought you said Lima, Ohio. But yeah, I'll sit back and listen for a little bit. Maybe I can get him a contact and get him one more closer to his goal. So thanks for letting me check in and talking to you. And we'll sit back and Louise a little bit and see if anybody needs EM81. Okay, so 73, and thanks for the chat. November 8 Whiskey Alpha Charlie.
Okay, very good. His call is King Delta 8 Juliet, Quebec. King Delta 8 Juliet, Quebec in Medina, Ohio. Medina, Ohio. And his beam heading to you is going to be 290 degrees. So you're going to be somewhere, looks like roughly speaking, what is that? Somewhere's around, oh gosh, my math is looking bad. Somewhere's around 110, somewhere around 110 degrees. Anyway, KD8JQ, go ahead and call Norway 8 Whiskey Alpha Canada.
N8 WAC from Kilo Delta 8 Juliet, Quebec. It's out of the back of my antenna, but you were coming in quite strong, so. Echo Nancy 91, hopefully you're hearing me before I swing the antenna around. Over. Roger that. Yeah, that's because I was going to try to get AC3L, but Stan broke in there before I could call him. But anyhow, it gives you some turn in the antenna. So you're about a 5/8 through the back of my antenna. Over. Roger that. Yeah, I'm just running 150 watts in an amp squared 7-element Yagi, so that's surprised getting out that good. But anyhow, thanks for the contact, and we'll catch you later. Enjoy the day. KD8JQ.
Okay, great to give you another number towards your goal. 73, Kilo Delta 8 Juliet, Quebec, and WAC.
Okay, very good. Another bean in Don's pot. Hi, hi. Another bean in the pot, Don. Yeah, okay. Well, Ed was going off the hill, and then Ed says he's coming back on in a few minutes, so he may be coming back in here right now. I'm going to move my antenna back down to the south. And Tony, if you haven't worked KY4MRG, Mikey's obviously on the chat page and sounding pretty good this morning. So you may want to say hi to Mikey. And Garry in North Carolina, I'm going to be making a contact with him. So Gary's also on the chat page. 73, Tony.
Real good. Yeah, I'm bringing up the computer now. It's an old computer, so it's taking a while to to get going. But I'm going to sign on the chat page here in a moment. Very good. All right, I'll look forward to see if I can hear him down there. Thanks for the heads up. November 8 Whiskey Alpha Charlie.
Okay, when conditions are reasonably decent, you're about 30 decibels above the noise. Sounding real good, and if you care to listen, you can find it on YouTube streaming live. So you sound real good here. 73. Yeah, anybody else with my antenna in this direction? Over. Back down to the south, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, CQ, CQ. AC3L, if you're coming back up the hill, KDHJQ still wants to say good morning. AC3L, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. All right, are you going back up the hill again, or you're already down the hill? All right, you're down. You're quite weak at that point. I didn't quite understand everything, but if you're back on top of the hill, just holler at me. KDHJQ still would like to work you whenever you can. Pretty cool meteors. Somebody's on here on Meteor Scatter. Okay, big pings. I'm going to move the antenna. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Moving the antenna out right now. Did not hear any of the call. I just heard the meteor ping. So let me get the antenna out there.
Good morning. I'm
Okay, thanks. Fox Nancy 01, Bob. Fox Nancy 01. 7373. Okay, KD8JQ, KD8JQ, you've got AC3L mobile on top of the hill, over. AC3L Mobile, go ahead, go ahead. No, I don't hear him right now. I don't hear him right now, Don. I just heard him, though. Okay, you're on top of the hill, Ed. You're on top of the hill, over. Okay, very good. Don, KD8JQ, he's on top of the hill for a few more minutes. KD8JQ, go ahead.
AC3L from Kilo Delta 8, Joliet, Quebec. Kilo Delta 8, Joliet, Quebec. Echo Nancy 91, over.
Okay, antenna's not perfect, Don. His antenna's not at you, so he doesn't think it's going to work, Don. Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, he's in my noise, but he starts coming out, but he's still in the noise. Couldn't understand him, over.
K8 Tango Quebec Kilo calling you. Okay, good job, Ed. Good job, Ed. Anything, Don? Anything, Don? Over. Okay, Don not hearing you. Don not hearing you. So 73, Ed. Thanks for the try. Thanks for the try, Ed. 73. Whiskey 1, Charlie Oscar Tango, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Good morning, Bob. Good morning. Over, over.
Put you in the log here as I talk, and it's close to 56. Close enough. Anyway, good morning, Stan. It's kind of gloomy looking light overcast, and it's trying to go partly cloudy, I think, but it hasn't quite made it yet. And temperature 47, humidity's up at 84%. So not too bad. It looks like another day like the last several we've had, cool and calm and not bad at all. Good, like Indian summer, but I don't know. I think it's a little early for that, but nevertheless, that's what it feels like. K1ZE, W9ZIH.
Yeah, okay, Bob. Well, that's a fine time of year. I like that time of year. I think most people love the spring and they love the fall. And we all struggle a little bit with the other two seasons, hi. One of them being particularly bad, especially if you're trying to slide your way out to the car and you live on a slight incline, and you might even want to go check the mail, making it even more challenging. So that particular season, which doesn't need mentioning, is certainly in the future. However, you can go through the glorious fall condition before you get there. Hi. Bob, I was looking at some posts earlier this morning, and N4ASF was talking with, I think he was talking with AA2UK, both commenting on the real good condition out on the coast. I do see that the APRS map is declining right now. It's diminishing. It was quite brilliant color early this morning, but it's diminished. So you probably haven't had your antenna down the coast yet. Over.
I started up north, and I just pull up the map. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's, I looked earlier this morning, about, I don't know, 6:30 or so, and it didn't look that great anyway. There wasn't any big opening going on, except maybe right near the coast. Even that didn't go very far. But now it's well, we got a better, redder blob inland there, coming south from Detroit area. Anyway, I don't think there's any big band opening this morning, but you never know. You have to kind of look and see. I guess it could be a high-level duct or something. Who knows? But that's it anyway here, Dan. And yeah, I appreciate your comments on the hills and things. I think I got that problem right now. I have to, if I want to pick up the mail, I have to get in the car and go down and pick it up. And it's only, what, 50, 60 feet down the driveway. But I don't dare go down there anymore, especially on the downhill trek. I'm liable to fall flat on my face. I have enough trouble getting to the car, like you said. And in the wintertime, if it's slippery, I don't even go out at all. You know, even though I have those things, you buckle on your feet down what do they call them there? I don't know, they're like an ice grip thing. You know, made out of metal, and it bites into the ice. Even that's kind of slippery if you're not careful.
Yeah, Gary, I'm going to leave the antenna pointed at you, so you can call me whenever you want.
And it's not going to get any better. That's the worst part about it. It goes downhill from here. Anyway, good to hear you this morning, Dan. And I'm trying to find some DX, but I suspect it'll be like yesterday when the last contact was W8ANS, and I had to struggle to work it on CW. So, you know, it was up and down, and sometimes dropping right into the noise. K1ZE, W1COC.
Okay, real big signal coming from Gary right now, about 15 dB out of the noise. So maybe I'm going to get into that. Everybody else was a little weaker. Mikey today was KY4MRG, wasn't all that strong. Only running 100 watts, but he wasn't all that good. He's been real strong the last few days. So the condition for me is diminishing out there. Although maybe that new red blob's going to be moving our way. I don't know, Bob. I don't know. Yeah, and fine on the trip down to the mailbox. Wow. You know, I'll tell you something, and then I'm going to pick up Gary. But I know that you know, back in Connecticut, I had a similar driveway to you. And going down to get the mail on slippery surface, I'll tell you, I did not mind. I did not mind going back up the hill. But going down that hill, for some reason, walking downhill on a slippery surface is nowhere near as easy as going uphill, Bob. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I don't know quite why that is. It probably has to do with leaning forward, you know, as you go down, and that's the part where the CG of your body gets a little bit off of the vertical. And, you know, in years past, way back when we first moved in here.
Big signal, Gary. You're up about 15 dB out of the noise.
In the dry winter, I'd end up going down the driveway on my butt because I slipped, you know, and in those days I was fast enough to learn how to roll with it, and, you know, I didn't get hurt at all, but just, you end up in this embarrassing incident where you're at the foot of the driveway and you didn't take a step. But, you know, we learned through the years you got to salt the darn thing down. Nothing else seems to work. It's a lot of salt. And maybe a little grit of sand thrown in with it, but they're mostly salt. And through the years, we've kind of killed the grass on both sides of the driveway. Oh, well, I don't know. I've been here long enough to not worry about it anymore. I'm quite familiar with the whole affair, and I don't like it, but I can't do anything about it. K1ZE, W1COT.
Yeah, W1COT, KA1ZE Portable 3 brings back a lot of memories. I'm picturing you taking a flop as a young man and, you know, quickly getting back on your feet again, kind of looking around, hoping nobody saw. Hi. And, well, the same thing happened to me when I was delivering packages for Kevin down to one of the plants down in North Haven. I backed up to the dock, and I had a whole bunch of packages in the van. And these packages were pretty doggone heavy, you know, maybe like 45, 50 pounds or 60 pounds. And the doggone dock was at a very high height. So I had to really lift the boxes up and place them on top of the dock. They were almost probably up almost chin high, I'm thinking. So I had to move the boxes all the way up there. So I moved my body to get better leverage and wound up stepping into the little notch where the ball goes on a van. Well, I wasn't suspecting that, so I fell down, and I fell out sideways out of the van between the building and the van. And I put my arm out to brace myself and broke my arm. So here I broke my arm, and I'm kind of like quickly saying, what an idiot I am. Let me quickly get up. And people inside of the dock are saying, Stan, are you okay? And with the other arm, I'm brushing myself off saying, yeah, I'm fine. Fine indeed. I'll tell you, Bob, that was one broken arm story I was that led to other broken arm stories. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing, you know, you pick yourself up and dust yourself off, hoping nobody saw you do the stupid thing you started out with, you know. And here you have a broken arm. Not good. What are you gonna do? As we get older, we get more decrepit, but we have a little more experience, see? So we're totally leery of the whole thing. But even then, once in a while, you get forgetful and it bites you. And usually pretty bad. Oh, well, anyway, I've got the rig pretty well squared away now. Everything seems to be working fairly well. No more feedback in the audio, and RF feedback, that is. The balanced microphone resolved that issue, it seems we can tell almost totally. And there's been no reoccurrence since we use the balanced mic. So that's it's very seldom to get a real bug like that you know, you can cure so well with a simple change, even though it's not to be much. Everything else seems to be going. Jim came over and took my busted preamp off the tower the other day and put a barrel connector in there. So there's nothing up on the tower now. It's all in the shack. And that seems to be working okay too. So we'll continue this way for a while and see if it's equivalent to what we had roughly. And then if it is, then we'll just leave the thing down here in the shack. A lot easier. K1ZE W1COT.
Okay, very good. Well, nice QSO this morning, Bob. Enjoyed bringing back all of the good old memories. Good for a laugh, and yeah, as we age, I think we all understand it's never going to be like it was. It's always a new adventure. Hi. We can relive the old ones, but the new ones are here, and we got to deal with them the best we can. And Gary's saying hi. Garry N1 Germany Charlie's listening on live stream to you, so he's saying howdy from Garry. I'm going to see if he can hear me on sideband because his CW came through quite strong. N1 Germany Charlie, N1 Germany Charlie. Garry, you copying me on sideband? Over. I'm going to go to CW to call him. He doesn't respond.
Sounds perfect. Couldn't be any better, Bob. Yep, looking on frequency and roving around. Good one, Bob.
Dit.
KA1ZE, W9ZIH, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jay. W1 Victor David, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. That map was showing pretty good conditions earlier. I don't know if you flipped the screen on and took a look at it, but it looks like it's diminishing right now. Looked like you could have had good coastal conditions. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was showing good last night too, but there was really nothing going on from here. I think the guys down on the coast may have had slightly enhanced conditions, but reality didn't match the map last night. Over.
Okay, well, very good. Well, Ron WB7PMP popped on the chat page. I think that's a good station to test those conditions out. Yeah, we've been monitoring some of the reports from people out in that blob area last week, and it's always yeah, it's always not exactly like the map is. Hi. Sometimes it seems to be going better than what the map indicates, and others the guys are saying, "Gee whiz, I'm right in the blob, and I still am not doing anything." So I got to believe it's your antenna has to be at the right height or something. I don't know. That's always the age-old question in my mind, anyway. How in the world, if there's a duct up there, and you get into the duct, how does the signal ever get out of the duct and go to somebody at the other end of the duct. And does that explain why it goes over the top of everybody's head? These are questions much like the what came first, the chicken or the egg? Go ahead, Jay.
Yep. Well, we somehow need to color the radio waves so that we can actually see them. That would be a good thing. Anyway, we'll let you go, Stan. I'll be listening for WB7PMP, but I don't think we can normally work unless we have some form of enhancement. We've tried a couple times under flat conditions, but not had any luck. K1ZE, W9ZIH.
Okay, Jay, 7-3 for now. WB7 Peter Mike Peter, are you listening on 205 KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3? Over, over. Okay, no PMP, but W3 Echo Radio Hotel. Hi, Ed. Good morning. Fox Nancy 01. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ken. How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. Do you still have that net? I believe it was on Thursday night. Are you? Is your local group still conducting that net? Go ahead.
Oh, it's on Wednesday night on 210. That's when I'm on there. Go ahead.
Okay, Wednesday on 210. Very good. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And all right, Gary is reporting N1 Germany Charlie saying he copied W1 Charlie Oscar Tango for a 5-second burn. So quite a few meteors out here. That looks like a good mode today. Okay, Ed, very good. Couple stations on out east for you. So thank you very much. I'm glad you got your rotor fixed. Did you help the local ham yesterday? Did the tower get put up? Go ahead.
Roger, we're going to swing it around over towards you're out in Connecticut right now. Thanks for the contact, Stan. Take care. Have a good week coming up. Whiskey 3 Echo Radio Show. We're starting the beam.
Okay, very good. W3 Echo Radio Hotel with beam in motion going out to the east. KA1ZE Portable 3. 7-3, good morning.
November 1 Japan Echo Zulu.
Real big signal. N1 Juliet Echo Zulu. Good morning. Wow, got the little antenna out in the east. I'm surprised to hear you so loud. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, you're S9 plus here, Stan. S9 plus. Beautiful signal here into FM44 this morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. You're 24 dB out of the noise. Real big signal, Mike. W3 Echo Radio Hotel in FN21. I hope he has the same luck hearing your station. So 73, and thanks for getting in my log, Mike. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, yeah, very good, Stan. Very good. My meteors looked good yesterday. Quite good yesterday. I ended up working KF4 FCO down in Pickle Mary 70, about 1,195 miles on 2-meter meteor scatter last night. Catch you later, 7-3.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Those 1,000-milers are something special. 73, 73.
Great, Stan. See ya.
Whiskey Bravo 7, Peter Mike Peter. Good morning, Ron. Good to hear you. Fox Nancy 01, Fox Nancy 01. I wonder what you've been doing lately. The band's been in pretty good condition, and I don't know if you got a chance to work anything good or not. Over.
Low morning is going to
Yeah, okay, very fine, Ron. Well, signals aren't really very good this morning. I was able to work N1 Germany Charlie the other day on sideband quite easily, and we had a nice little QSO. And today his signal was back down to what I would say normal flat band conditions, somewhere around a 529. You're not too much stronger this morning. You're obviously able to be. I'm copying you solid on sideband, but looking at the strip recorder, you hadn't. You were peaking probably only 10 dB out of the noise, so that's not a particularly strong signal. Looks like you might have had something going down the coast, well, around the coast. Now, looking at that map doesn't look too encouraging, the propagation map. There's a nice red blob out to our west. Let's hope it drifts over the top of us and you get some good openings up towards New England again. WB7 Peter Mike Peter, please explain the changes you've made to your antenna. Go ahead.
Well, it was twofold. Just extended it a little bit. It's a 12-element design that I cleaned up here. It was 11 to 21.5 base, which isn't anything fantastic, but you know, we get ice down here, and probably a lot more in western PA, certainly more than southwestern Ohio, where I moved from. So I am wanting to try to keep this stuff up in the air over the winter without worrying about it. So I strengthened some things mechanically, and so now it's going to take a pretty good ice storm to take it out. So anyway, another half dB of antenna gain, no big deal. K1 Zulu Echo. By the way, your signal was up decently last time, several microvolts anyway. K1 Zulu Echo, stroke 3, WB7PMP.
Yeah, okay, you're riding the same wave. You're up about 22 dB, 24 dB peak out of the noise. So that's really good stuff. We'll find on the 12 elements on a 21-foot boom. I think you said 12, but I did remember the 21-foot boom. And strengthening it for ice. I had the same thoughts, and having multiple antennas on that big tower of mine creates additional problems, falling ice. So all of my antennas underneath the tower that are on the side of the tower, they don't look so good after a while. They really do get all twisted out of shape. And the antenna on top of the tower, I built that very robust. All of the elements on it, I think it's a 12 or 13 element, and it's on a 26-foot boom. It was designed by Justin. It's a G0KSC. He designed it and I built it with a 1.5-inch square fiberglass boom, and he told me that I needed to use 1/2-inch diameter elements. So I said, boy, that's unusual, but should be sturdy enough. So I put those antennas up with 1/2-inch diameter elements, and that's a lot of aluminum up in the air. And I imagine that my bending element condition down the tower is even going to be worse. Maybe the antennas that are on top of the tower, those 1/2-inch elements on the lower of the 4 stacked high antennas, probably will survive. But by the time that ice gets down to the smaller antennas, which still use 1/4-inch elements, they're going to bend those like crazy. And funny, we design antennas and we make everything parallel and perpendicular, Ron, but it doesn't take much for Mother Nature to screw that all up, high. Pretty soon those elements that were parallel and perpendicular are now 45-degree angle forward, backward, down, up, and the antenna still seems to work about the same. Over.
Yeah, as long as its elements aren't right next to the driven element, those that are the transitional ones matching along white space directors are the ones that really can screw up the work. But yeah, Yagi does show some flexibility. directors because you use half-inch directors and you throw away quite a bit of gain. The Q is just reduced considerably. Driven element doesn't matter. Half-inch driven element's no problem. You just make it shorter. But it's really nice for directors in particular to have them skinny. I use quarter-inch tubing, but when I was out in the West Coast, owning surplus was a wonderful thing. And I used to, I made several trips up there with friends to scrounge aluminum, and they used a lot of 70-75. And it doesn't polish up quite as nicely as 60-61 or 20-24 for that matter, but I'll tell you the 70-75 aircraft aluminum, it doesn't like a bend, but it will break, but it is tough. Once you get it straight, it tends to stay straight. So anyway, that's what I've got. And I went through a fair amount of ice in southwest Ohio in one storm. No problem. If I bend an element here, I got it tilt over, and I got more 70-75 where the material came from originally. So I've got about 100 feet in the barn. So I think I've got a lifetime supply. Anyway, yeah, I love to build antennas, and ultimately they are vulnerable. I just like to minimize vulnerability. I was concerned about boom. Actually, I was using 1 1/4 058. It just stretching it to 21.6. It's just a flexi flyer. So I decided I want to elongate this a little bit. I got enough margin for wind area, so that's one of the nice things. We don't get a lot of wind down here, so I don't have to worry about that. Anyway, back to you. K1 Zulu Echo Stroke 3, WB7PMP, and I will be listening to the Northeast.
Okay, very good. Well, I talked to W9ZIH when I was talking to Jay when you were on the chat page, and Jay, certainly outside of K1TEO, is going to have the easiest signal to work out of FN31. So, but he did mention you guys trying several times, and on a flat band condition, it doesn't look like contacts are really all that doable. It needs a little bit of enhancement. So I don't know if today's the day to do that or whether it's not. You don't know until you try for sure. On the half-inch diameter directors, I was pretty surprised when Justin came up with that design too. I said, Justin, I says he designed this thing specifically with the half-inch diameter directors, and it's not his LFA design. It's not his LFA design at all. It's the I think it's an OWL. I think that's what he called it, but I asked him to design an antenna for me, and I would build it, and that's what he did. So, and I found that the 1/8-inch wall green fiberglass 1.5-inch booms work really, really well for my antennas. I have all of my antennas, even the 5-element antennas, are on the 1/2-inch fiberglass. I think that's G10. I think that's nothing but G10. It's green. It's green, so it certainly looks like G10 glass epoxy fiberglass, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So that works out really well. I still have on the 26-foot booms, I still have the truss system on it. I use Philly strand, smaller Philly strand to truss them, just so that be safe with them. But they all look pretty good up there, and outside of being a little bit heavy, they're hopefully they're going to stay around for a while. I suspect problems will happen with all of the feeds before something happens with the rest of it, but you never can say never, not with Mother Nature. Hi. And I too love building antennas. I build them a lot. I like to model this stuff. I like to model it with 4NEC 2. 4NEC 2 did a pretty good job, and I guess Justin claims that his program isn't one of those cheap free programs. I think his program is quite expensive. So I don't know, who uses it other than Justin. I guess some of the military people or something must be using it. Where in the world do you buy 7075 tubing? I remember going, I owned a manufacturing company, and I remember looking for 7075 tubing for myself, but really couldn't find any of the local suppliers that supplied it. WB7PMP KA1ZE Portable 3.
Well, like I say, I don't think I'd want to go out and look for it now. I started promoting salvage when I lived in the Portland area, and they had lots. I don't know, it must have been the end of a project or something, and you never knew what would show up there. I was actually looking for 6061, taking a 775.
If you can hear me, Stan, have PMP point this way when you guys are done.
Yeah. It's great.
Okay, Jay, will do.
Probably a low surface conductivity, so for UHF that might be a concern. But it probably at 2 meters is probably not a measurable difference between it and 6061 as if they're both cleaned up as far as gain goes. But anyway, that's where I got a hold of this stuff, and that's what I've been using since the mid-'80s. I use Easy Neck. A fellow, I actually never met him at Tektronix, but we were there at the same time. It was a big company. And Roy Llewellyn and I had a nice conversation at Dayton in 2012, and I bought his software, and it worked pretty well, actually, for me. I've been able to confirm to some degree what's going on there, or what's predicted. Now, the results seem quite good. I don't have the antenna range like I had out west, or borrowed out west, I should say, France. So I can't mess with that, but for what I need, EasyNet seems to work fine. $100, well worth spent in my case. K1 Zulu Echo Stroke 3 WB7PMP.
Okay, excellent. Well, that's what I always suspected, that the big aerospace plants, they probably bought it right from the manufacturer, and obviously didn't go through a distributor at all, because none of the distributors ever had any of that kind of aluminum. I could read about it, but I couldn't find any of it. Hi. W1 Victor David would love to try to work you. Jay's on frequency right now. He put in a request for me. He said, Stan, could you have WB7 Peter Mike Peter point my way? So could I ask you to do that right now? And I'll love to talk to you about antennas on another day. Thank you very much for checking in. But move the antenna up to W1VD at 42 degrees. Get your CW key warmed up, and see if you can complete a contact with Jay. WB7PMP KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
All right, I'll load it up there, and if he can hear you, I guess I can stick it on the chat stage. I'll just go up and get clear here at 220. He seems to like that frequency, so I'll just go just right at 220. K1 Zulu Echo Stroke 3 WB7PMP.
Okay, well, hang on 1 minute. Hang on 1 minute right here. Jay, he's going to be going to 220 for you. He's going to go to 220 for you. But Victor Echo 3 Zulu Victor is hearing you in Echo Nancy 92. So before you leave, why don't you listen for VE3 Zulu Victor? VE3 Zulu Victor. Let me see if you've got to move the antenna significantly. Victor Echo 3 Zulu Victor. Let me just see where that is. I don't know whether you're a north stop or south stop kind of thing, but he may be on the other side of the stop. He's at 2 degrees. Okay, so he's due north from you. WB7 Peter Mike Peter, go ahead and call Victor Echo 3 Zulu Victor before you go to 220. Over, over.
Okay, Victor Echo 3 Zulu Victor. Well, I hear somebody underneath you. I don't know who it is. Take it less than sure. That Whiskey Bravo 7 Papa Mike Papa W9ZIH Echo Mike 95 Papa United standing by.
VE3 Zulu Victor, go ahead, go ahead. WB7 Peter Mike Peter, any copy? Over, over. Okay, he's got information from you by listening to me. So VE3 Zulu Victor again. Over, 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 Ron. Okay, Stephen, you'd have to try later. Ron is saying maybe on a QSB peak, but nothing so far. He's hearing you in the noise. He's hearing something in the noise, but no intelligence. So I don't think it's going to happen at the moment, Steve. Over. Yeah, okay, real good. Well, he's obviously on the chat page, and you are too, so that'll give it a, you guys can try again another point in the morning. So W1 Victor David, you ready to go to 220? Are you ready to go to 220, Jay?
Roger, going to 220 now. Thanks a lot, K1ZE W1PD.
Okay, Ron, 73s. Victor David going to 220. 73s, Ron. CQ, CQ, KA1 Zulu, Echo, Portable 3. Oh, give me a longer call. I'm searching. Give me a longer call. Okay, now we've got the picture. And I'm moving the flashlight. KC9 Papa Queen Tokyo. KC9 Papa Queen Tokyo. This is Kilowatt Alpha 1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Flashlight's still moving, so I'll keep talking while the flashlight's moving. It stopped moving, but I'm starting it again, so KC9 Papa Queen Tokyo, flashlight in position, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Good morning, Brandon. Over. Okay, Papa Queen Tango, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. I think you just put it back to me. My brain didn't catch up with me yet. My brain is still catching up. Hi, hi. How's your week been so far? Go ahead. Conditions are lousy right now, Brandon. I think there's quite a bit of QS Baker on the band, but your signal 15 decibels out of the noise on a peak, and I got a pretty big noise floor out there. So in reality, it's only like 7 or 8 dB out of the noise. It's 15 dB above my normal noise floor, but my normal noise floor is elevated out in your direction. So we'll have to send exchanges with call signs. Easier for me than just, otherwise I don't know for sure when you're turning it over to me. Anyway, I looked for you yesterday. Were you on it all yesterday? Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, VE3 Zulu Victor, are you going to be looking in the direction of KC9PQT? Where's your antenna, or are you off frequency? Okay, wow, Brandon was about as weak as I've heard him here. I don't think conditions to my west are very good at all. Brandon wasn't very far above the noise, much weaker than normal. Yeah, I'm hearing you, Brandon, but I haven't heard you this week in a long time, so really poor band conditions between you and I. You have a good week with your family, and I'll be looking for you next week. I'll look for you next week, Brandon. KC8, KC9, Papa Queen Tango, KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3, 73. Okay, very good. Now you're coming up. You're sounding more like yourself right now, Brandon. Good to hear your voice nice and clear. So you're up. Good signal now. Over. Okay, don't know the KC4 station. Alpha Alpha Whiskey probably. I think it's KC4 Alpha Alpha Whiskey. I think he's located in Echo Mary 85. Echo Mary 85, okay? Okay, 7373. Hi, Bernie, KC8YJB, KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3. I'm going to get you in the log, and I'm going to head my antenna back out east. KA1ZE, Portable 3, back to KC9, I'm back to KC8YJB. Okay, very good, Bernie. Yeah, we'll talk to you in a little while. Don't forget to say good morning to Don. So 73. We'll talk to you later. November 8, Whiskey Juliet Zulu, KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3. Good morning. How are you today? Okay, well, thank you very much. Remember talking to you many times, Dan, so I even had the name remembered. Hi. But yes, okay, be sure you talk to your local 91 stations. Keep this frequency busy. Keep the frequency busy. So somebody in Echo Nancy 92 may also call you Victor Echo 3 Zulu Victor. 73, we'll talk at you later.
It was a Yankee. Morning, Ed. November 31, W1 Victor Davis. We moved our frequency to try with WB7PMP, but that didn't work out. Anyway, good to work here this morning, Ed. Good signal. Glad you got your rotor fixed. W3ERH, W9ZIH.
Yeah, and N1GC KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3. Yeah, I've moved my antenna up here looking for Rodney, over.
Yeah, very good. Not going to hold the Ed. Stan's trying to work some DX. 73, W3ERH, W9ZIH.
Okay. Okay, Roger, QSL, copying you probably about a 5 and 3, 5 and 4, Rodney, and Fox Nancy 01. Fox Nancy 01, my name is Stan. N1 Sugar Zebra Oscar, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, over, over. Okay, QSL the FN34, QSL the FN34, 73 and I'll look for you later, 73 and I'll look for you later. N1 Sugar Zebra Ocean, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, Fox Nancy 01, 73 Rodney, good to work you.
Today out here because it's the big nutmeg infant, which I'm not going to. Sounds like Bob isn't going, and Jay didn't say one way or another because he could just shoot over there for a half hour and come back home. It's probably not too far away from him. Okay, well that means you better work.
K1 Peter X-Ray Easy, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. I'm in Fox Nancy 01, Peter, over.
Oh, I'm still in FN31, and glad to hear you're still in FN01, that's for sure. Hopefully we didn't bust up your contact too much. K1ZE, K1PNC, home sweet home, as I like to say.
No, you didn't, Peter. As KJ4MCZ would say, Dave would always say when I would ask him, he would always say, "Life is good. Life is good." So I agree. I agree. I never mind listening to other people talk while I try to work somebody. I think it's good for us. I really do. I know I've said this many, many times, but boy, oh boy, it's always fun trying to pick out that voice in the crowd. And Jay's going to remember the story that I'm going to tell again, which I won't make too long, but we all gathered at the residence, I think, one time in Farmington. And there were people, all Murphy Marauder hams all over the room. And we had a competition where the only thing we had to do is exchange some information with as many people as we could. So you had everybody hollering at the same time, and people were not using call letters. They were using, oh, I don't know, Bozo 2, you know, whatever you were using. It wasn't a real call letter kind of situation, but hollering all at the same time and trying to have somebody on the other side of the room understand you. I think that's what it was all about. That was a ball. So sometimes 205 sounds like that. K1PXE, KA1ZE Portable 3.
K1ZE, K1PXE. Yeah, you know, that's what KB1WI doesn't understand. He thinks we're just a bunch of CBers. And I can't seem to get it through his head that, you know, we don't mind if, you know, somebody comes in. It's life. That's the way it is. And, you know, what happens, happens. And you get the contact as best you can. And
Oh, that doesn't seem good. Just lost the internet. Now. Oh well. And what happens, as we can see, I'm still streaming, so I have the internet here in Florida, but I don't have anything going on up in FN01. So I won't be boring you guys at all. I'll be just turning this thing off as well. I'll give it another minute or so, a couple of minutes to see whether or not it comes back. I don't know. It's probably not going to come back. Don't think I'll have to make a phone call out there. Who never can tell. Let me see. What have I got on the screen here? That I got my logging program that's still left on the screen, and included in this wonderful grid square map, Echo Mary 87. I'll center it on Echo Mary 87 since that's a good central location for the kind of stuff I work. So there it is. Now, let me see if you can't see it all here. So I guess I have to move some things out of the way. I will move this here up there for now. I'll move them all back. Looks like the propagation map, I'll refresh it. No, nothing. Well, looks like some interesting stuff occurring, huh? Looks like quite a nice little segment up here might be starting to occur. Don't know. And this is a singular thing out here, so I don't know how real that is. I will move my this capture device here. Usually that's moving around, but I don't know why that's not moving. Huh, maybe I'm down on the, maybe I'm not broadcasting from Florida either. That moves. But this brilliant thing here is not moving. I'm supposed to be able to move that. Doesn't mean I can. Ooh. Well, I can put it in the background. Hi. All right, nothing's still out in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has gone off the air. They've gone off the air. I'll see if I can retrieve it. It may have rebooted the computers. If it reboots the computers, I can do this and I can get everything back. So it says it's connecting. So it looks like what happened was, looks like my computers out there got rebooted. Although it says it's connecting, but it's not doing anything. Spinning wheels. Ooh. Looks like it's going to come back, maybe. Running. There it is. Ooh, wonderful. Now, to try to get this whole thing back systematically, I will try this. This is my other computer out there. We'll see if that's on the air yet. It is. I'll move this over here. All right. I'll probably move this one here. Back down here somewhere. I don't know where any of those were, but I'll move them around. Guess that might have been like that. Got to go over to another computer and get my foot switch working again. Okay. Success. Huh. It says that's connected out there. That's really weird. It should have gone down. So let's see if I can see any of this stuff, get anything back up and running. Okay, let me connect the audio. Okay, it says I'm connected again. We'll move this over here. Come on. Connect the audio. Okay, audio connected. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Everything looks good, but when I go to connect, no, I'm not getting anything. It's the USB device not found. Okay. So that means I got to switch things off. Let me see if any of the rotors work. No. Okay, nothing is turned on out there. So let me shut this off here. That should work now. Okay. Let me come back here. Rotors are starting to come to life. There's the band that has activity on it. And it has sound. Okay. Wow, huge difference in the top antenna to the lower antenna today. Probably they're not. I got the east antenna connected. And it's the right red trace. The blue antenna is the top antenna. So that's pointed out east. The east antenna is pointed out east.
Because your signal came up out of nowhere. That's 3 to 4 now. VHVHD, K1 Papa X-ray Echo. Well, good enough. Thanks for the contact with the area this morning, and it was good to
be last in here this morning. VA3HD, K1TX EM91. Mayday too, that's for sure. Great day. VA3HD, K1TX E73, and enjoy the foliage.
Ed, you're certainly coming through nicely. You're being picked up on the top antenna, which is pointed east. You probably would be much stronger if I flipped over to the west antenna. Send again, send again. KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Hooray, hooray, it is back. KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
K1ZIH, KB3WL.
Hey Bill, KB3 Whiskey Lima, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3. Good morning, Fox Nancy 01. Yeah, the station shut down. It shut down and must have got rebooted out there. For some reason, it just strangely went away and then came back on. That might mean the local residents lost their internet, and since they no longer could get Wi-Fi, they felt the best thing to do was to turn off my power and turn it back on. So I think that's what happened. How was your week? Over.
Not awfully cool nights. Been getting some stuff done outside. Was working on a 40-meter vertical yesterday. I think I got it fixed. It seems to me, as I remember when I played with those first, I saw a lot bigger differences when I flicked them than I do now. But I may still have mica capsules that aren't much good anymore, need to be replaced. And at least I think I got the switching taken care of. Other than that, I'm still working on the cowl for my scale Aranca Champ or L19, whichever L60, whichever you recognize it as. It'll be olive drab, flat, straight military World War II colors. Structure's done. I'm in the business of covering and building a cowl for it, and that's playing games with fiberglass that I've never done, so it's a learning curve, and as most things, I'm learning very slowly by making a lot of mistakes. K1ZE, KB3WL.
Yeah, okay, real good. Well, I'm not familiar with it at all, but it does sound like a fun hobby. As a matter of fact, just trying to put it together. What in the world is this? Is this some kind of an airplane or something like that? What are you refurbishing back to its military colors? I didn't recognize the numbers at all.
Yeah, they refer to it as an L16. It looks a lot like a Piper Cub, actually. The original Genesis was a commercial thing known as an Aranca Champ. It's single engine, standard gear, tail dragger. This one will have about a, let's see, 8 or 7 foot wingspan. The fuselage about 48 inches long. It'll fly on standard gas and oil engine. Should be okay. The wing is in two pieces. It locks into the fuselage with quarter 20 bolts, and we'll see what happens. But I've been finishing it, and the stop was I had to build a cowl for it. I couldn't buy one, so I'm cowling the engine with a homebrew fiberglass cowl. The plug I made for it was made out of that 2-inch or 2.5-inch styrofoam bat stuff they use for insulation. So I got a chunk of that out and piled it up and used a raft to shape it, and I've made the cowl around that. So I'm having a number of mistakes I've made come back to haunt me, but I'll keep at it and see what it looks like in the end. K1ZE, KB3WL.
KB3WL, K1PXE FN31.
Morning, Pete. K1PXE, KB3WL, FN02.
Yeah, okay, QSL, Bill, and Stan, I got your message through Jay, over.
Yeah, it was nasty. Everything just shut down, and had to try to reboot everything. I think the local people probably lost the internet, so they turned off the power and then turned it back on. So fortunately, everything came back okay, Pete. All right, I'll finish my QSO with you. 73, Peter. It's always been a pleasure chatting with you. K1PXE, KA1ZE Portable 3.
Pleasure. I'm surprised at all the activity I found here with the Hamfest going on. Even one mobile testing out his new radio up at that Hamfest. It's really neat. 7-3 guys. And I'm in good company because Mark is home, Jay is home, and Bob is home, and I'm home. So I'm in great company this morning. So we'll see you guys later. KP3WL, you guys talk about the airplanes. I know Bob will talk. That was great. If Bob got in there, I'd never get in there because he'll talk with Bill forever on model airplanes. K1PXE.
Okay, well, you guys are going to be talking to Andy pretty soon. So anybody else for KB3 Whiskey Lima out east, KA1ZE Portable 3?
Yeah, K1MZ, W9ZIH. Yeah, good morning, Bob. W9ZIH. 3WL59, Fox November 02. Yeah, good morning, Bill. KB3WL, W9ZIH FN31. I've got the FN02 and good signal about 15 dB above the noise at the moment there, Bill. Go ahead. Yeah, Roger. Nice day here. I think we got good solid weather conditions between us, but probably nothing that's going to do anything to exalt the conditions. Over. Okay, well, Jay's taking me out. He's up right there. 25 miles to the west, and the planner is doing you in there, Bill. Anyway, thanks for the contact. W1COT. F3, have a good one. KB3WL, bye. W3OT, KB3WL, morning, Rich 5 and 9, Fox November 02. Doing been a while. Also 59 here at FN21.
Yeah, Roger. Did you go to that disaster of a ham fest at Elmira, over?
I planned to go to that. In fact, I was looking forward to seeing you and a few other people there. Dave, I had talked to KE3 or KE2DN to hook up with, and when the rain started coming in, I thought, I don't feel like driving up there in the pouring rain. And just the reports that I got confirmed that it was a lousy day.
Yeah, it sure was. I've seen it worse where it rained harder, but not much worse. I think it stopped by the time people were ready to go home, and the guys further east were going to have it all the way followed them no matter where they went. So you made a good move. I went, but I found one thing that I wanted. That's a crimper for these crimp-on coax connectors. I don't want it to put end connectors together anymore. That's a big plus for me,
Up there, I haven't gone the last few years, but for many years, I did make it faithfully. I can even remember occasions where there was snow flurries going on up there, Bill.
Oh, yeah, it's obviously done that in the past, too. I was hoping I'd make it because Rochester disintegrated. I never did make that this spring, and I didn't try to go to Butler, so the only hope was Elmira, and it flaked out. There were a number of things that I was looking for that I never will find. So the one guy, the one that comes from down east someplace, who's got a phenomenal...
Yeah, K1 Mike Alpha Peter, if you're still here, stay here.
Up there, but it was all covered with black plastic with heavy tape on it. The rain didn't get at it.
and I caught a few connectors and some from him. He said he was backing up just as fast as he could get it in the van and headed out. So I hope it doesn't kill it. Over.
Yeah, well, I don't think it'll kill it, but it certainly didn't help, you know, the raising money and then the sellers and everything else. You don't want to put your stuff out when it's like that. But anyway, cut it short here. I think Stan has something on the line. He's trying to make a connection here, so quick yakking, but certainly good to hear you. And maybe next year things will be better and get the chance to meet you as well. So 73 for now. Catch you during the week. W3OT.
73 KB3WL, bye.
Okay, KB3WL, you had a caller, K1 Mike Alpha Peter in FN32, and good morning to you, Rich, Fox Nancy 01 for you, and K1 Mike Alpha Peter, K1 Mike Alpha Peter, you can call KB3 Whiskey Lima FN02. Go ahead, Mark, go ahead.
Okay, thanks, Dan. KB3WL, K1MAP, FN32, near Springfield, Massachusetts. Over.
Yeah, Roger. K1MAP, KB3WL, 5 and 7, 5 and 7, Fox November 02, Fox November 02, over.
Okay, Bill, really good. Yeah, you're about the same. You're in good copy. The name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. Bill, KB3WL, K1MAP, over.
Okay, Mark, very good. Nice signal. I think we've worked before, but it's been a while. Good day here. Looks like you're having one. You're coming through well. No QSB, which is nice, and you're right up at about a 5.7, probably 5.9 on peak. So.
Yeah, you're very good copy. You're about the same, Bill, 5.7 to 5.9. Thanks for the contact. And Steve, thanks. Good morning to you, Steve, and thanks for pointless contact.
Okay, and once Bill started talking about QSB, I think QSB heard Bill and decided it was going to start to let the steam out of everything. Hi. Your signal went from being, you know, like 25 dB or 30 dB out of the noise all the way down to about 10 dB out of the noise. So there is quite a bit of QS Baker in here. All right, Mark, good to hear you. I trust everything is well with you. When are you heading south again? Over. Yeah, okay, good. Well, the past couple of weeks, I think I've been on pretty much every day. I don't know whether I've missed. It's certainly a whole lot more than I was this summer, that's for sure. I certainly wasn't holding up my end of the bargain. Hi. But yeah, I've got the streaming YouTube back on, and playing with that, having a good time, and maybe we've got about 6 or 7 days in a row of streaming YouTube even. So Mark 73, we'll catch you later. Have a good day out there. Enjoy the nice fall weather. K1 Mike Alpha Peter, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
Okay, thanks, Dan. Yeah, I got to go back out with a paintbrush at the barn, so that's what we're doing right now. Using this good weather to my advantage and straightening up the place here. 7-3 Stan, K1ZE, K1MAP, over.
Roger, 73, and you may want to listen for W3 Oscar Tango. I think, of course, ANS is down on 185 if you want to go find him there, or W3 OT may move his antenna east here. W3 OT, good morning, Rich, Fox Nancy 01. Now, Rich isn't here right now, so he must be down on 185. I think all the action is down on 185. Good morning, Mark.
Okay, are you still in Florida?
Yeah, I sold a house in Tolland. I sold a house, so now this is our permanent residence. Over. Yeah, I made a big mistake last year, VA3HD. Good morning to you, too. Yeah, I made a big mistake last year. I decided I would take Linda and I would go the day before the hamcation. Since I was only going to go one day, I says, well, I'll go the day before the hamcation because the pack rats were meeting not too far from there, and I thought that would be a good opportunity. I thought that maybe some of the XYLs would come along, but as it turns out, there was really nobody there, or hardly anybody there. I knew a couple of the rats that were there, but not as many people as I thought at a local Arby's or something. I'm not sure what it was. A Chili's. I think it was at a Chili's. So I think if I go this year, I'll choose to go like on Saturday by myself. Go ahead. No, I just went to their dinner. And boy, oh boy, it was not good. I was, sitting next to Linda. I decided that we'd head out of there quite early. I did get to see Buzz and his wife. Buzz came, WA4 Germany Papa Mike, and oh, I can't think of her name. Her name is obviously it's a little different. I should remember her name, but I don't remember her name. So we met her and we visited for just a little bit, and then we headed out of there. So we stayed, ate, and left. Go ahead. Well, she'd enjoy the Neil Diamond CD. She would enjoy the Neil Diamond CD. But hopefully, if all you talked about was Neil Diamond, I got a feeling that it would work out well. Anyway, 73. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. We've gone to a couple Neil Diamond impersonators. There's one that Linda knows. I think his name is Jay White. Jay White is one of them. But another one that's got a very cool name. He's called Neil Zirconia. I thought that was very clever, Neil Zirconia. Okay, say a prayer for me, 73 Bill. Okay, excellent. Okay, Mark, we'll chat later. Good to hear you on the radio. 73, good morning. VA3HD, KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3. KC1 Bravo uniform, Fox Nancy 01. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, over.
So there you go. I'm in the same room I always operated in, but the radio equipment
Okay, Roger, QSL, I'm in another conversation. So Bob 73, God bless. We'll talk to you later.
Beautiful day up here in this neck of the woods. Lots of fall colors starting to show, and we've got some cool nights. So fall is in full swing up here. Stan, go ahead.
Okay, very good, Sean. I have to confess that I missed a good deal of what you said. My antennas pointed out there to the east, and my good friend Bob, KC1 Bravo Bravo uniform out in Cape Cod, gave me a quick call, and we exchanged information. So I did miss a bit of what you said. So my apologies. Go ahead.
Oh, no problem. I was just saying that I'm in full swing of fall up here in Ontario. Beautiful day. And also, we have, I'm portable. I'm 2 floors up from the operating station. So, not very far portable, but I am on a computer upstairs and operating the equipment. Down in the basement, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's kind of like what that's part of it. I was listening to you in the background, and that's what was interesting that I was listening to. That was really cool stuff, being able to do that. I remember doing something similar for my station. I would wind up setting myself out in a car because I didn't have any method in the shack. No microphone or anything like that. So in order for me to make any test contacts, I either had to go back to the hotel or sit out in the car and try to connect via Wi-Fi. That was cool stuff.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm doing exactly what I would do anywhere else. I'm just not, I'm here. I can run downstairs right now and get on the radio if I wanted to, but I don't really need to do that. I may go down there in a few minutes, but yeah, it's kind of neat being able to do that. I believe it's going out to probably the Skype server and back, so it is kind of, there is going to be a tiny bit of latency in there, but it's not enough to worry about. Maybe someday I'll get it working so I can have a local network inside the house here with no outside help, and that way if the internet ever does fail, I still have kind of an intranet inside the house I can operate the equipment in, but I haven't really seen the need to do that, and why reinvent the wheel? This stuff works anyway, so I didn't see the need, but yeah, it's nice to be able to do that. I know on your station you don't have, I don't think you have the ability to operate it right there at the in the shack, so I guess that's you're totally remote control, and I kind of understand that method there. Why would you want to be in that little cold shack or hot shack or whatever it is? Most of the time it's probably not too comfortable, and I would imagine it's probably a little tight in there too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure you are, like you say, I'm sure you're going out for Skype and all of that, so it is definitely remote, even it's just remote in another part of the house. That really makes a nice way to operate a station sometime. W2HCQ, John's got that awful noise that he has to put up with the, the laminations of the transformer humming away like that, and I think he's going to remote that part of it out to the garage. So that's good. That's good. But I mean, it does clean up the wiring mess too. Linda always would have a fit with all of the wires that we have, all that are required for operating a radio station for sure. So you could have a nice little computer box set away in some other part of the house and leave all of that ugly wiring down in the basement, or wherever it's located. All right, I'm going to give Todd a call down in Echo Mary 66. So I'm going to say 73 for you right now, and I'll talk to you later, Sean. VA3 Hotel David, KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3.
7-3, I'll listen along, and just in case you missed it earlier, I did hear Brandon, KC9PQT, just after he
Okay, he was pretty not good copy for me. You know, came through okay, and he built up again, but it wasn't as good as normal. So 73 for now, and I don't know. I'll set up a sked with QWZ, so I don't know whether it's going to be here or on 200.
Alrighty, well, I'll follow along. I don't think I'll hear him, but you never know. 7-3.
So we're going to 210. We're going to 210.
I see that. Okay.
Wahoo, wahoo, 600 miler. Let's check the map out. Let me see. I am right there. And Todd is all the way across this gunk.
Yeah, W2UAD, WNMIL. Yeah,
down here. Down here, so
and yeah, it's 50, about 57 here. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to rain this in. We've got a big front coming in. But anyway, 73, Ken. 73, W2UAD, WNMIL.
W8ANS, KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3. Good morning, Andy. I'm in Fox Nancy 01. How did the calls go to New England today? Over.
Good morning, Stan. EN91 here, of course. Well, much better this morning. I was able to talk to Jay on the phone, signal kept building up, and we were able to finish off on phone. And Pete was in there with CW, but a little bit better. I gave him a 529. He gave me a 519. So a little bit better than yesterday, of course. How's things going this morning? A little bit of enhancement last night out to the west. The Echo November 53 beacon was in there, not too strong. And I noticed something interesting on digital television. Channel 11 was coming through from Toledo. Back in the old days of the analog, I used to copy that station all summer long on my little portable television set here. But digital's another thing. But I did find out that Channel 11 was transmitting on Channel 11. You know, with the digital, switch over to digital, only about 30% or less of the stations are actually transmitting on the channel that they call their own channel. In other words, locally here, our Channel 3 is up there actually transmitting on Channel 16. But Channel 8 does transmit on Channel 8. So you never know for sure whether they're really on that channel that they claim to be, they use for their call letters, or not call letters, but for their channel. But that's the way digital goes. Wonder how you found the band this morning, Stan. KA1ZE, W8ANS.
Okay, Andy, W8ANS, KA1ZE Portable 3. Well, interesting on the digital. The TV stations transmitting on frequencies that were, other, I don't know how they wind up with being licensed for several different frequencies, I guess, and that's why you're hearing their signal that way. I take it that they don't necessarily ever transmit on the frequency, though, that they're advertising that they're channel 3 or 8 or whatever it is. That's interesting. And I wonder if there's any point in time, like on sign off or sign on, where they announce what frequency. They don't sign off and sign on anymore. That's right. I remember those are the old days. I'm really dating myself, Andy, but I guess stations are now on 24/7, 365 all year. So they're probably never notifying you what frequency they're actually transmitting on. You probably got to look at some kind of chart for that. As far as conditions go, W9ZIH was pretty decent, not the enhancement that you spoke of that you might have had last night. It was pretty steady 529 like normal. Todd, I just got through working Todd down in Echo Mary 66. And Todd's signal, I would say, was definitely enhanced. Sometimes I hear Todd, with a lot of meteors and very little signal. But today I heard him with a lot of signal and a lot of meteors. So his signal was really very, very steady. And I would give him even a stronger report, I think, than I was giving W9ZIH. So conditions have to be enhanced going down to Tennessee from here. And out to the East Coast, pretty normal stuff. KC1 Bravo uniform just checked in 15 minutes ago before I worked QWZ. He checked in with a very easy signal, and I don't always hear him with an easy signal. So maybe conditions are getting pretty good. Maybe things are up from normal. Over to you, Andy, and any comments on that digital TV stuff would be appreciated. Do they ever announce their frequency? W8ANS, KA1ZE Portable 3.
KA1ZE, W8ANS. Okay, fine on band conditions this morning, Stan. I didn't really check things out to the west this morning, although I was not picking up that beacon in Wisconsin this morning like I was last night. Well, on digital television, I don't have a regular television set that's purely digital. I have my old analog TV with a converter. But this particular converter has a menu there where you can go up to channels, like add new channels, and there's 3 different channel informations they give. And one of them actually tunes in other words, picks up the TV channel that you're looking at on the actual frequency. In other words, if I dial in channel 3 on this digital converter, it'll say that the station channel 3 is actually on channel 16. And if I'm on channel 8, it'll say it's on channel 8. But last night I was able to confirm, excuse me, that channel 11 was transmitting on channel 11. Converting to digital, the stations would operate both on analog and digital. Not every one of them, but a lot of them were going on digital with another channel. So therefore they had two different channels that they were transmitting on. One was on analog and one was on digital. But I think when they decided to go strictly digital after the deadline date, that most of them moved up to UHF. But they kept their old designation. In other words, people were used to associating, let's say, our local channel 3 with channel 3. Even though now they're transmitting up to channel 16, but they always show their logo as channel 3. So I suspect that about 70% of them are transmitting on a different frequency than their actual number indicates. And trying to correlate some of the propagation conditions there with these things, I want to look at basically the high VHF channels, channel 7 through 13. And I was trying to find out how many stations were still on channel 7 through 13. And I'd really like to find out how many are still left on channels 2 through 6. I have never picked up on sporadic E any of the channels between channels 2 through 6 on digital, although a friend of mine years ago said he picked up one from Texas on digital. But I suspect that they pretty much empty now on channels 2 through 6. So I don't know whether they'll ever convert those frequencies to some other use. I think they allow other weak signals on stations that are not on channels 2 through 6 for other services, but I'm not really up on that. Well, I was hoping that we'd get some propagation conditions to the east, but it didn't happen. I don't know if the East Coast stations will get some propagation down to the south from their location. Bob did not indicate anything like that. K1ZE, W8ANS.
Yeah, okay, Andy, W8ANS, KA1ZE, Portable 3. Well, I find that, you know, being interested in VHF and above, naturally, at some points in my life, I was interested in television DXing as well. And it sounds pretty complicated now with the coming of digital. And I know that the TV DXers are really very, very fluent in that whole new game. That I'm sure that there's still out there people playing around with it. Most people, including myself, obviously, now are looking at everything with cable, and very, very few, I think, are using outside antennas. But something of interest, and yes, that crossed my mind from that big tower in Pennsylvania, sitting right on top of one of the Allegheny Mountains at the, you know, the beginning of the Allegheny River. Right at the start of the river is right near where my tower is. So it'd be great to put up a big TV antenna there and see what I can get. I'm sure that you know, it would be trivial to get probably into Toronto, just judging on how loud all of those hams are that are up there. I'm sure that TV would work well, and maybe even I could get some Cleveland television from there. I don't know, but it's just a thought. It's just a thought. Anyway, the 600-miler between QWZ and I, that was, I talked to him yesterday and again today, but I would say that today, without a doubt, his signal was much, much stronger. Early this morning, I saw some people commenting FM 27 was looking up the coast and talking to people up there in FN 30 with really big signals. So I guess the band was enhanced early this morning on the coast. Bob wasn't on at that time. It was probably 7 o'clock or even before when all of that occurred. And I think VE3 Mike Lima Mike is waiting for me, Bob. So, or Andy, I'm going to say good morning to him. It's already after 10 o'clock, but I want to make sure that I get a chance to work him and maybe Ken before the morning runs out. So you work these guys too, but I'll be probably leaving the air shortly. VE3 Mike Lima Mike, KA1ZE Portable 3, over, over. Okay, VE3JFV, when he comes back, apologize for him, for me, and I will look for him tomorrow. It would have been nice to get another one, but I know we get rag chewing, and that's what happens. Hi, hi. So you have a good morning up there, VE3 Juliet. Yeah, go ahead. VE3JFV, KA1 Zulu Echo, Portable 3. Okay, 73. Good morning, John. Ken, are you listening? Can I get FN 13 before I leave? KA1 Zulu Echo Portable 3, looking for W2UAD. You see, I always know, you know, from being a contester, Ken, for many years, I can tell you that you look at your grid map, and if you don't have anybody in that particular grid, you point your antenna there and you call CQ, and lo and behold, you get what you're looking for. So I pointed my antenna at FN 13, looking for FN 13, and there you are. Go ahead. You know, Ken, I remember those days too with, oh, it just made me think of, I believe it's N2 Papa Alpha. N2 PA used to be a pretty good contest station back in the 90s. And I see they're getting back on the air now. I don't know where that station's located, but I know that I can't get very close to their frequency for some reason. I get my antenna far away from them, and and they don't come through. Well, they come through too many places. Let's put it that way. Hi, hi. Anyway, I don't even know who N2PA is anymore or who was operating it, but I guess they are back on the air, which is a good thing. It'll help activity in the area. I don't know if it'll ever get back to the glory days, Ken, but good to hear them on. Now, for business, I'm in Fox Nancy 01. I'm in Fox Nancy 01. I hope you QSL that, and I hope you point your antenna down at Andy because I think Andy may have a few minutes where he can still talk with you. So Ken, it's a little after 10. I think I've got to get off the radio. I know I've got to get off the radio. W2UAD with W8ANS KA1ZE Portable 3. N8XA, good morning, Axe, Fox Nancy 01. Okay, 73X. Ken is just signing off with me right now, and he's calling Andy, so I'll look for you another day. 73 Ken and 73X and W8ANS, W2UAD now looking at you.
Okay, good morning, Stan. W2UAD, W8ANS. In fact, when I called the CQ and he came back to me, I thought some local was coming back to me because he was 20 over West Side at that time. But that was on a good peak, apparently. He caught it at the right time. W2UAD, W8ANS. W8ANS, W2UAD. Well, there was a station south of Humboldt who was working at a television station. And his brother was a musician at a television station. They used to have an afternoon jet to their school. And I heard one day when, for some reason, his brother didn't come back, so he talked to a fellow in Oklahoma. And now, the problem was, he used the television tower for the antenna. And my sister, he and his brother went to it, and a little more than 1,500
Icon 275H is the transceiver, running an 8877 amplifier at about 1300 watts output. The antenna is a homemade K1FO design Yagi, 17-element 30-foot boom. It's similar to the Cushcraft 17B2. Okay, let's see what else. We'll keep it. Oh yeah, the activity here on 205. Stan K1ZE runs the group there for the most part, and when he's on, of course, there's a lot of activity because he's got that superstation there in Pennsylvania, so that he can work things that the rest of us can't work. So he gets a lot of activity going here on 205. So generally speaking, you can find between, let's say, 6:30 to 10 o'clock activity going here on 205. Not always, but a good chance that that's the best place to look for the activity. W83MKT, W8NS. My name is Andy, Alpha November Delta Yankee. Andy, over.
Okay, thanks for the QSO this morning. We'll look for you another time. 73 for now. WA3MKT. W8ANS clear.
WRZ is the frequency in use. Did I miss the excitement this morning? This is W2HCQ, Whiskey 2, Hotel Charlie, Quebec, Fox Nancy 02. CQ, hello CQ, hello CQ. Here is Whiskey 2, Hotel Charlie, Quebec. W2HCQ, Fox Nancy 02. Calling CQ, 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 CQ. Here is Whiskey 2, Hotel Charlie, Quebec. Fox Nancy 02, W2HCQ. Fox Nancy 02, calling CQ and listening. CQ, LOCQ, LOCQ. Here is Whiskey 2, Hotel Charlie, Quebec. W2HCQ. Fox Nancy 02, calling CQ, 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 CQ. Here is Whiskey 2, Hotel Charlie, Quebec. Fox Nancy 02, calling CQ, 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 CQ. Here is Whiskey 2, Hotel Charlie, Quebec. W2HCQ. Fox Nancy 02. Calling CQ, 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 CQ. And W2HCQ is listening.